Hey, good evening, folks. Good Wednesday evening, April 22nd. I probably just saw some of you, hi Paula, hi Louise, on our uh, Zoom Bible study for our church. If that's something that you'd like to be involved in, we're studying the book of Revelation. Uh, Kind of a coincidence for times like this, huh? But we're studying the book of Revelation. If you'd like to walk with us through that verse by verse and chapter by chapter, I would love for you to message me on here on Facebook, and I'll get you the information required. And you can join us every Wednesday night at 6:30 for a great Bible study and just good conversation and talk among friends and people like that. Okay, we'd love for you to join us and be a part of that. Well, I want to give you a little bit of good news and just some inspiring things that are happening around our world today. It's easy to get caught up in the negative, and so I thought let's focus on the positive. And this story is about a Florida high school principal. A Florida high school principal has really gone above and beyond her role and done something pretty amazing. If you don't know yet, for Florida, school is done for the end of the year. They're still doing online learning, but they will not be back in class for the end of the year. And that's pretty significant for the class of 2020, the graduating senior high school class. I think, I remember a lot of my memories were from those last couple of months of high school, and the freedom you experience, that change that happens so quickly, and then experiencing graduation and all that goes along with that. That won't be taking place. And so I want you to remember the high school students of 2020, eighth grade students that are going to be graduating middle school and going on to high school. These are some big days. College students that don't get to experience a graduation. Those are big steps in a person's life. And so I want you to be praying for them and thinking about them in the coming days. But this story is about the Poplar Springs High School Principal West. And she was just heartbroken about how her students aren't going to experience their final year, almost all of second semester, spring break on, and so she took and got a hold of the photographer that had taken all the senior portraits for the class of 2020. And then she had all the portraits enlarged and printed out and posted it on both sides of the road that the school is on in Graceville, Florida. And so now the faces of these graduating seniors can be seen by all the drivers who pass by. And she said, to her surprise, the initiative has been more successful than she would ever have dreamed. People who don't even have students here, people from Georgia and Alabama and Mississippi, they've driven over just to drive through and see and honor the students. So how cool is that? This is one of the seniors from that class. This is a quote. It says, "I pass by my school every day I go to work. And every time I look out there, I just get to see the banners and everything else and just see our faces out there on the drive. So it's something. So it is definitely something that gives you comfort." How cool is that? What a great thing for a principal to go above and beyond and reach out to her students and people like that, and also get the community involved. And so I would, that's a cool thing. I want to encourage you, try to find creative ways to honor people, to bless people, to involve others. This is really a new day. And it's not a day to be frightened. It's not a day to be scared, but it's a day to be excited about the opportunities that we have. And so I want to encourage you, continue to embrace new opportunities. Continue to forget about what the old normal was. I don't think we're going to be going back to the old normal for a long, long time, if we ever do again. But we have an opportunity to blaze new trails, to be different, to be better, to be more creative, to be his hands and feet in a world that needs to see Jesus in action. And so I want to encourage you, be that people in the world today. I'm not going to keep you too long tonight. We did have our Bible study time, and it's the middle of the week. Some of you might be going pretty good. Some of you might be tired and need to get some rest. And so we're going to kind of focus on kind of winding things down tonight. And like we always do, I want you to just pause for a couple of moments in just a second and take a deep breath or two. Forget about the stresses that you've maybe experienced this day, or you might already have stress of looking forward to what's going to be taking place tomorrow. Just let go of that for a few moments, because we're going to spend time quiet. And I'm going to ask you if you would begin to pray. Begin to lay those things at his feet, trusting in who he is. Tonight, one of the things we did with our Bible study is we shared prayer requests. And we have a whole list, and I know that we didn't mention near anywhere close to all of them. So I want to encourage you tonight, lay all that stuff at his feet. Put your hope and your trust in the one who can handle it all. Take a moment, take some deep breaths, quiet your heart, still your mind, and we'll be back in just a minute. And we're going to recite the Lord's Prayer together as we are one in spirit, praying the way that he taught us to pray. All right, guys, take just a moment, calm your hearts and your minds, and we'll see you in just a second. Let's say the Lord's Prayer together as we have been doing. And you can say it out loud, you can say it in your head. I would encourage you to lift your voice to him tonight as one in spirit, gathered in many places, but one together, we say these words. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our debts, as we also have forgiven our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For yours is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Amen. Well, guys, I hope you have a blessed evening. I hope you begin to relax, wind down, get some rest. Forget about the negatives of today. Forget about the stress, because today's over and tomorrow's a brand new day. Tomorrow is a new opportunity to be Jesus, to be his servants, to be his hands and feet to someone who desperately needs to come in contact with someone just like Jesus and experience the hope and the grace and the mercy that he offers. Guys, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Have a blessed evening, and we will see you back here again tomorrow morning at 8:30. All right? Love y'all. We'll see you again.